This was the stage. This is the team. This was their moment. One more game, one more time. With all of the pieces in place, the final test against Breeze Central was underway. With an early lead off of Jordan Frerich's bucket, how would the Cougars respond? QND was quicker, their crowd was louder, their confidence higher.
We went out there and we just made sure that we had our confidence and the intensity and energy that we always have.
But in the beginning, Central seemed to be well prepared for the environment. QND then established that trademark defense that so often shifts the momentum.
We always talk about the first 3 minutes. The first 3 minutes is where we come out and we play our hardest, and that's what's going to decide the end of the game.
QND did well to establish the lead after a slow start, and the first 8 minutes were capped off by Cassidy Gangenbacher beating the clock. 8 minutes gone by and a 17-5 edge for the defending champs. And as if that wasn't enough of an early disadvantage for Central, the Raider faithful never let up, not once.
We walk out onto this court and we look up in the stands and we see our whole section is whited out and everybody's cheering and going crazy for us. And there's no other feeling to look up and see all the support and all the fans and everybody that we have coming behind us. It's just an awesome feeling.
The Raiders thrived off the energy. It was bucket after bucket. And before long, they were halfway there. With a 29-14 lead at the break, the halftime message was pretty simple.
We had to dominate the first 3 minutes of the second half. And if we did that, we knew we had an opportunity to wrap up the state title.
There was the obvious goal of finishing off the Cougars, but QND knew there was more to it than that.
We were excited, and for us seniors, we knew that it was our last 16 minutes of high school basketball, and we were going to end it on a positive note. And we came out, we gave it our all, and we pushed the lead a little bit more, and just, stayed positive and had fun with it.
Two trends took form in the second half. One, the Raider lead kept growing. The second trend, the Raiders finally broke. You saw nerves for the very first time. That rising anticipation was there. The end was in sight. All the while, the lead stretched. Breeze had no answers. When there was joy, it was short-lived. With just minutes remaining, the celebration began. And then, after 34 games, the Raiders stood alone. Another convincing win, 62-31. The more important number, 2 consecutive first-place trophies.
I think the excitement of doing back-to-back. Obviously, when you get here and you walk in that Thursday of the shoot-around, you're just still in awe. You're like, we've really accomplished something very special, and you try to take it from there. And you got to win that first semifinal game and put yourself in the championship. And you're in the championship, you want to try and win it all.
Well, last year was just as much fun as this year, but I mean, this year it's just been awesome, to repeat, and we've just worked so hard, and we've definitely earned where we are right now.
It's amazing. I couldn't ask for a better team. I'm just ecstatic right now. I'm so happy to be part of this, and I'm sad it's over, but we ended it just how we wanted it to be.
Anytime when you get to be a part of something this special, there's no other feeling like it. This is something that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life and always cherish it.
Saturday night was about a team coming together. It was a send-off of sorts. It was about seizing the opportunity.
Coming into this season, we had one goal, and we worked our butts off this season, and we pushed it to the limit every day at practice, and it's just awesome to know that everything's paid off and that we came back to Redbird and we showed the state what we were made of, and we made a statement.
We've had great support for this girls team, night in and night out. So that says something about our entire Quincy community, and just with the way they rallied around those girls is something special, and I hope they never forget it.
This was the Raiders' stage. This was their moment. This was history.